So the Habro Pulse panel just finished for the Transformer segment, and we were throttled with a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't know before. We were shown stuff from the Transformers Netflix series, War for Cybertron. We were teased with all kinds of new images of product, and it was pretty good. They actually were happy that not all the leaks got online this time. And some things that even I kind of joked around ended up becoming a reality. And let's just kind of jump into some of those right now. The first thing that we'll touch on is that it seems that War for Cybertron Siege series and the figures that are going to be coming out with it that we discussed previously, the hook is going to be each one of those members is going to come with a piece of a diorama background to make Teletran-1. So that's a big incentive for people to buy the figures brand new in the package, despite the fact that they really are just weathered reissues of the previous Siege characters. So that's like a real knife into the chest for someone like me who really waits for sales or buys loose in the secondary market. It's going to be like, man, to get those pieces are going to be all part of the adventure in itself. So one of the few times that packaging really does matter in this case, but not only that, packaging from characters that we really just got not too long ago, just slightly different this time around. So that's going to be kind of a tough pill to swallow. They also showed us that that in the series, there's going to be a big emphasis on that leader class spoiler box. I kind of want to talk about it, but at the same time, I don't want to spoil too much because it's pretty obvious what it is, even if you watch the trailer especially. So maybe I'll save that for a separate segment, and then people could decide if they want to watch it, so I won't go into that too much. They showed us also, because Doubledealer doesn't come with his Powermasters, and they addressed that. So they said that on the Habro Pulse website, there will be a special Habro Pulse exclusive War for Cybertron EarthRise box set where you get both of his, quote, Powermasters. What it is they're repaints of the Spy Patrol members of Rumble, Frenzy, or Ratbat. I made a joke literally moments ago how you could just repaint those guys and make those guys the Powermasters, and lo and behold, they were thinking that the entire time. So in this box set, you don't only just get the two Powermasters that'll work with Doubledealer, you're also going to get Rumble and or Frenzy, if whatever color you want to go with, and a orange repaint of Ratbat, which I'm going to assume is Wing Thing. For people who don't know who Wing Thing is, he was the Action Master partner of Soundwave. Sorry if I'm a little slow right now because I'm processing so much information fresh out of this panel, and I mean we had to sit through a lot before we got to it. Another thing to also cover is they showed us all the quintessons. They showed us, oh, hey, there's these characters, that characters. They also showed us a new Battlemaster that we didn't know about, Slither Fang, which is yet another ramp character, but this one turns into a snake. And the snake is completely 100% a throwback to the old Headmaster design of a snake that never got used, that then years later was used as Toxin, which was a character I have a huge tie into of origin and designing and stuff like that. And same thing with Josh Perez and Alex Milne and the head robots crew that designed the third-party figure. But it all goes back to these old Headmaster designs from 1987 that never got used. And so Slither Fang here, that's going to be an interesting one to see. And possibly pick up a few and get some of them repainted to look like Toxin. Because now he's a road. What else? There was a lot of other stuff too. But I think I'll cover that in separate segments and stuff like that. But that's essentially the nutshell of the EarthRise and War for Cybertron kind of stuff coming out of this panel.